doing?
They're taking the caption away.
Grandchildren who enter us.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, you're such a gross human being.
See it, I want it, I gotta have it. I want it, I need it, I swap that plastic. Ooh, I'm living lavish. See, I buy everything but a broken heart. Do you wanna get like me? Spend some things on me. Do you wanna get like me? Spend some things on me. Do you wanna get like me? Spend some things on me.
Hey there.
Oh my god. Are you talking
What's
to
going on?
me?
Oh yeah, I'm talking to you.
Say hey, Dixie.
Hey, Dixie. That's weird, they call me Dixie too. Dixie Normus.
Can we skip to the good part?
What the fuck was the good part? Getting rid of the handicapped person? You cold-hearted motherfucker. Oh my God!
I'm pretty sure that life doesn't have a meaning, and if there's a God, then he doesn't look like me. And I'm just a member of the current apex species, but there'll be another when the humans go extinct. We've only been around 200,000 years of 13.5 billion years. How can we think the pinnacle is here? Isn't that arrogant? There's a couple 100 billion trillion suns, and we act like it all was made for us. There ain't no way that we're the only ones. I'm not important, and neither are you. So let's do whatever we wanna do. Bask in our cosmic insignificance. Soak up this blip we're living in, 'cause nothing matters anyway. Isn't that great?
Harder, better, faster, stronger. Draft Punk. Fill a bone on the strings. That's a good challenge. Let's see if I can do it. I got it.
I'm here to stop 9/11. What's 9/11? Great question. Today's date, and also the worst terrorist attack on American soil. You guys are gonna hijack some airplanes and fly them into the World Trade Center, and the Pentagon, I'm pretty sure, and a field. How do I know about this? I don't know how to explain this without sounding like one of the terrorists. I think I'm just gonna have to ask you to believe me and not hold me accountable after the events that happened today. Which planes are gonna be used in the attack? Great question. Fuck, I don't know. How about we just land all the airplanes? Right? You won't? Okay. I mean, it's a big ask for someone who's coming off pretty mentally ill yelling in an airport. I cannot believe how fast the security line is moving. The guy just brought a whole water bottle through. Is that not suspicious? Listen, I'm doing my best here, but without 9/11, we wouldn't have a wave of escapism soft rock, and I don't think I can live without Jack Johnson. So let's all just pretend this never happened. I'm gonna skedaddle. Don't call the cops. They'll probably call you, actually. You're gonna have a lot of guilt for this. You're gonna feel terrible. But I shouldn't have come here. I'm so sorry.
Do you want to know something? Do you want to know something? So, people think, hey, I need to talk to you. Yeah. So people think that when you look at me like that, that you're going to peck me in the face. I'm not kidding. They think that when you look at me, that means you're going to peck me in the face. And I told them, I'm like, Emmanuel would never, right? And they still think you're going to do it. So, how weird is that? Yeah, I know. Told you guys. Can I have a kiss?
This town is so rich that they drink literal solid gold and it makes even Dubai look cheap.
I already hate these pro-capitalism pages, but why do you have to be like weirdly orientalist on top of it? Because there was something wrong in almost every single frame in almost every single sentence. So, now we're gonna go over it. The city you got pictured there seems to be Yango, and no one drinks gold in Yango. One, because gold doesn't have any nutritional value, it just passes through you. Two, if anyone was eating gold, it would be in gold flakes on our food that no one would buy because the median income is about $300 US and no one is paying money to have bespeckled shit.
While Dubai does have luxury buildings and museums, this city has so much gold that they practically give it away for free.
You seem to imply that the former capital city of Myanmar, with a population of 7 million, has 0 luxury buildings and 0 museums, but they're giving you away gold for free. Baby girl, if someone's handing you something saying it's gold, it's either a scam or someone's trying to give you mercury poisoning.
Almost every house and temple is covered in 24 karat solid gold, but their real secret is in their river.
Our houses are not 24 karat gold. Also, you don't know what that means. 24 karat means there are no other metals or impurities, meaning a single brick would be 12.4 kilograms. Ishwedagompia is 99 meters tall and weighs 60 tons generously. Do you think there are only about 5,000 bricks in this entire pagoda?
In the middle of this city, there's a river that has solid gold nuggets laying around that anyone can take completely for free.
No, there aren't.
Located in southern India, it's called Burma.
This is Myanmar, a country to the east of India. You used the Brazilian flag. This is the correct flag. So you should delete your video. Maybe. Something you could do.
Okay, so a lot of people have been telling me that my art sucks and that all of my characters are expressionless, so I finally decided to listen to criticism. How you like that?
A long time ago, when I was a single guy, I used to take the kids down to Mexico and on day trips. And because Mexico, I lived in Southern California, it was cheap. You could go down there for $50. It's a new culture, you know what I mean? It's a new country, and it's a super cool adventure, you know? So, but you couldn't go until you were 7. So by the time Jakey turned 7, I was married, but he was like, I want to go to Mexico. And I said, cool. And he was, guys, driving down to Mexico, he was pumped. The whole way, right? Just pointing things out. He's like, is that Mexico? I'm like, no, that's Home Depot. But we're driving down there. We get to Mexico. We're there for about an hour. And he turns to me, he goes, ha, Dad! I love, and by the way, he has always stood like Forrest Gump. I have no idea why. This dude has always, he was a great baseball player. He'd hit a double and slide into second and he'd pop up like this. And I was always like, great hit, buddy. Put your hands down. Great hit. You know? Not bad. Well, you know. So we're there for an hour. And he goes, ha! Dad, I love Mexico. Everybody here is so smart. And I was like, what makes you say that, man? He goes, ha! They all know how to speak Spanish. And I was like, oh, come here, you dumb motherfucker. Okay. Daddy's gonna take care of you for as long as he has to, I guess. You're gonna live with me till you're 40, aren't you, buddy? We were there for another hour. And this dude decides he can speak Spanish. Because to him, it sounds like this. And I go, hey man, hey. I said, do not speak the Spanish. And he goes, no, I know how to speak it. I go, no, you don't. I don't. So we walk around for a while. We end up going to a restaurant, you know? And we sit down, and the dude drops 2 menus. And in English, he says to me, what can I get you to drink? I said, I would love a Modelo, please. He said, absolutely. And in English, he says to my son, what can I get you to drink, young man? My son's looking at the menu, and he's like, and he goes, Mexican Coke. I go, what are you saying to this dude? And he walks away. I go, Jakey, what'd I tell you, man? Do not speak the Spanish. And he goes, no, I know how to talk it. I go, no, you don't. And he got really cocky. He goes, he took my order. I was like, you said the word Coke, bruh. You know what I mean? I said, listen, man, I know you don't understand this, and I know you don't mean to, but you're insulting this man's culture and his heritage and his language, and you're doing it right to his face. And I'm telling you right now, that's not okay. So under no circumstance are you to speak the Spanish ever again. Do you understand me? And he goes, yes, Dad. So we finish up our food, right? And because I tell him not to speak the Spanish, he's sulking, and he's like, I just want to go home. I said, all right. He goes, can I lay down on the back seat and go to sleep? And I was like, sure. So we're driving up to the border, and the Border Patrol guy, he says to me, he goes, can I see your ID? And I said, yeah. And he goes, great. He said, you got a birth certificate for the kid? I said, no. Why do I need a birth certificate for my kid? And he said, well, I got to make sure every child that leaves Mexico isn't Mexican. How do I know he's not Mexican? And I was like, so I said, Jacob, speak the Spanish. This dude's head popped up from the back seat like, and the guy just looked at me and he looked at him and he was like, have a great day. We're driving out of Mexico, right? 15 minutes. Neither one of us said anything. And he's just looking out the back window and it's rolled down. He's got the wind blowing in his face. And I just hear him mumble under his breath, I told you I know how to speak Spanish.